Good morning. Good morning. It is time for the early morning get up or the Adrian's Daily Dose. It's time for us to get up in positivity, people. Yes, it is a great day. It is Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday morning. Unfortunately, the sun isn't beating in bright and shining bright early this morning, but we have another day that we have purpose. We have another day that we have power. We have another day of fulfillment. We have another day that we are able to make some things happen. I really did this all crazy. But anyway, I felt like being pink today. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up and time to get your day started. So today, I don't know, man, I was just in a building. It did not smell very well. I mean, somebody had some cologne that I think that they thought was very nice. And they put a lot of it on. They left it in the elevator and it doesn't smell good. So I'm really glad that they got on and off the elevator before I did, because the scent that they left behind wasn't as pleasant as they may have thought it was. And maybe it's going to change during the course of the day, but right about now, man, it ain't even what's up. But anyway, I came outside, and once I came outside, there was a different smell that was in the air, and it was still a bad one. So hopefully all this stuff will start clearing up before I have to go back. Anyway, I'm hoping that you are getting your way started today to make a great day, to make a happy day, to make a positive day, and to make an impact in your day, even if it's just for you, that you're getting up to do what you're supposed to do, what you want to do, what you need to do, sometimes even what you have to do, so you can make a change in your day and in your mind. What is it that you are trying to do today? Good morning, Martin. What is it that you're trying to fulfill today? What is it that you're trying to make happen today? Because you should have a goal. You should have something that you're reaching out to do today. So let's see what it is. Are you going out of your way to make a possible change in your finances? Are you going out of your way to make just a possible change in your mood, your day? Are you going out to help somebody else? Do you have an agenda that's going to get you catapulted into something new, something better, something greater, something worth it, something exciting, something that makes you want to get up every single day and run a marathon? Every day that I get up, you know what? I be tired. Real talk. I be tired. But once the lights, camera, and action goes on, then my entire everything changes. Why? Because I know that it's time to get up. It's time to wake up. It's time to shake up. It's time to move into a better day. It's time to move into a better mood. It's time to move. It's time to get your blood flowing. Get that adrenaline up. Get that positivity going. You know, when you first wake up, what they say that you're supposed to do within your first 20 minutes of waking up is listen to something positive, read something positive, hear music or something like that, so that way that you'll get that positivity started to flow in you early. Most of the time, I don't do that a lot. Well, I do read and stuff like that before. And even I'm getting to the point that I've done motivational things before, if I have, the time before I have to come on here. Today it was reading. But what I do is to make sure that my mind is clear of anything negative. And even when I start my day, I don't want to start my day say, oh man, I got to get up. No. Get your day started with, it's another day. Thank you, God, for another day. That's what things that come out of our lips as soon as we open up our eyes. Thank you, God, for another day. And then go on into your ritual. But thank God that you are able to see another day, because there are people who wish that they had another chance. There were people who wish that things could have turned around. There are people who wish that they would have made better decisions so they can have better lifestyle and life choices, and they would have still been able to live the life that they wanted to live, and not have to settle for the one they have to because they either did or didn't make the right decision. So in this day of decision making, let's make sure that we're putting some positive spin on the things that we're doing. Let's make sure that we're taking care of us. Because again, it does you no good to take care of the world and you lose your very own soul. I'm learning that. I'm not saying I got it all the time, Martin. I'm saying I'm learning that. And why am I learning that? I'm learning that because I got to realize I matter. You must realize you matter. I know everybody been running around here talking about what type of lives matter, but take it personal and realize you matter. Nope. You gonna ask me that? I don't eat before my lives, so that's a conversation we don't even have to have because I don't eat before my lives. So, what we'll do is we will embark on helping other people. We will embark on moving for other people, making sure other people are okay, checking for other people, all of that stuff. But we won't take the time out to do the same thing for ourselves. We'll let bills go unpaid. We'll let things miss deadlines and whatnot. We'll go out and we'll do this without checking on what it is that's going to be best for us. And in the interim of it being best for us, we think about it as an afterthought. That's what I'm trying to say, afterthought. Stop making yourself an afterthought. Put your priorities in order and put you on the top of that list. Because again, if you don't take care of you, who's going to do it? If you don't rejuvenate you, who's going to do it? If you don't make sure that you eat right, take your medicines, exercise, drink plenty of water, get some sunshine, who's going to do it? That's up to you, solely up to you. Like I have Martin that helps me with my reminders. So even sometimes I start doing something, I just forget. If I do it early, I'll be okay. But sometimes I can't do it early, like my whole breakfast and stuff like that. I don't do that early because I don't know. In the morning, before I actually have breakfast, I feel some type of way. So most of the time it's because I have to get this out before I can eat. Most times. So, and I don't want any complications before I go live. So that's kind of why I usually wait, Martin. This is just a tidbit for Martin, y'all. So that's probably why I usually wait, because if I eat beforehand and then I start having issues, then I really can't control the issues that come up. Y'all know I have, the issues with my acid reflux and things like that. And I try not to get that started before I go live. So I wait until after my live to go ahead and take care of breakfast and all of that. So I don't have any problems. So whatever problems I have is going to be after my live. So at any rate, I'm still gotta still do better, because this is a problem that I shouldn't have. It's something that I have to look into as far as my health is concerned. What can I do to stop that? What can I do to put that on pause for a while? What can I do to eliminate that problem? Hello. And so as I'm looking forward to what I can do to eliminate that problem, I'm learning stuff to eat. I'm learning what not to eat. And most of the stuff that I have to learn what not to eat, it's something that I'm used to doing, this everyday type of stuff. But now I have to look at what's causing this, that, and the other. So yeah, my priorities they don't have to be completely changed. They just got to be updated. Because the thing is that I have to do something. In my morning, I have to do something because I have to take medicine. So for those of us who have to take medicine, you got to make sure that you put something on your stomach. Other than that, if you do what I do sometimes, and it's not always good, you take your medicine, you don't eat anything, you don't feel right. Depending on the medication. Some medications you can't take without eating, but there's some that you have to eat something, to coat your stomach or whatever. I think all medicines, real talk, you should actually eat something. But if something happens to where you're rushing and you got to take your medicine, do that. Just to what I'm just saying, pretty much take care of you. Okay, get that medicine together, get that breakfast together, get that exercise together, get that life thing together, get that mindset together. Put you up there. Put you up there in the forefront of the things that are happening. Put you up there so that you can see that not only are the things around you changing, but you yourself are changing. You are changing. And sometimes it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to feel sometimes, and I know because it happens. Like I tell you every day, as I buffet my body every day, as I gotta kill that old heifer every time she come up to try to tell me how good I'm not. Every time she tries to tell me what I can't do, what I'm not doing, how I'm messing up. Every time she tries to show up to try to tell me that I'm not as good as I say I am, I'm not as blessed as I think I am, I'm not as happy as I'm supposed to be. All of this nonsense. Make sure that it doesn't take over your mind, because it can. If you dwell on it, it can. It will. If you let it, it will take over your positivity in your mind. It will take over the thoughts, the dreams, the aspirations, everything you got on the inside of you. It'll overtake you and it'll overwhelm you. It'll cause you to believe that you're not good enough. It'll cause you to believe that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It'll cause you to believe that just because you missed a step, that it's over. It'll cause you to believe that just because you missed a step, you can't get back up there. It'll cause you to believe that just because you missed a step, you got to start all over. And in the interim of that, the fact that you don't want to start over, because I hate starting over too. Only thing I think I like starting over, like fresh house, starting over. I like that. But outside of that, starting over is not easy. It's doable, but it's not always easy. You got to go back to that ground level and build and build and build and make sure it's okay and straighten out and put up and all of that. Make sure it's right. Again, though, it doesn't mean it has to be the end. It's the start of a new beginning. This is how we must look at life every single day. It's the start of a new beginning. Yesterday is gone. You are living in the present. And you can't dictate the future unless you do something today. So what is it that you're doing to make sure that your future is solidified? What are you doing to make sure that you have a future? Are you moving into your future? Or are you staying stagnant where you are and it's going to cause yourself to go backwards to where you used to be? You are no longer that same person. You are no longer doing the same things. You are no longer believing the same way. You're no longer walking and talking in the things that you used to do. You are a completely different person. And that's not a bad thing, especially if you weren't that good in the beginning. Especially if you were inconsistent. Especially if you lied to yourself. Especially if you couldn't keep your own word if they paid you. Especially if you never did anything. Especially if you never moved. You never changed. You never talked. You never made anything happen. You never did anything. But now, you're making better decisions. You're doing better for yourself. You're taking care of yourself inside and outside. And even on paper. You're doing what's best for you. You're building a legacy for your family. You're changing the scenario for you. All of those things are beautiful. All of those things are something that you should be able to manifest. Why? You have the capability to do anything. You have the capability to change your very life just by the thoughts that you have. As a man thinketh, so is he. You have the possibility to change your mindset from being broke to being a billionaire. You got the possibility on the inside of you. You got a gift on the inside of you that can change your now for your tomorrow. But what is it that you have to do? You have to put you inside of your life. You must be a participant in your own life. You can't expect better if you don't do nothing. You can't expect to change if you don't do nothing. You can't expect more if all you do is talk. You talk and you talk and you talk, but you don't put no action behind what you're talking about. That means you are like a assembling brass. Tingling, baby. You ain't saying nothing but just making noise. You're not doing anything. So my thing for you is to get up and do something better. Get up and make a change. Get up and change things for your benefit. You can do that. You can make your life anything you want it to be. And I know people say, well, what about your life? Listen, let me tell you something. As positive as I am right now, I'm making a change. Oh, you have no idea the changes that I'm making just by me staying positive. Because of the person that I used to be, or the thing that I'm trying to overcome, or the lifestyle that I used to live didn't always speak positivity. I said what I saw, not what I wanted. I said when my bills were overdue, that my bills were overdue and I had no money to pay them. I said that life was unfair because it wasn't turning out the way that I thought it should. I said that I can't do anything about my current situation because of my current situation. I did all of that, and I lived my life according to what it looked like, and I was so miserable. Living my life according to what it looked like. I no longer have to live that way because I realize that life is better than what it seems. And if I take on the positive mindset, a positive aspect, I'll start moving toward positivity. You want to know how I know that? Listen, when you start changing your mind to getting what you want, when you start changing your mind to going after better, I didn't have to sit down and die. What I started to do is I started saying, hey, I wonder what would happen if I started getting into these classes and starting to cultivate my gift, starting to own up to my gift, starting to prune my gift, starting to be able to build upon what I already know, starting to have somebody help me. How would it fare for me? Yeah, I took the classes. I got some great words of encouragement. I got some great information. I got some great steps and some things that I had to write down, some lessons that I had to learn. But if I don't implement them, what good is it? If I don't implement what I learned, what good is it? If I go through all of those 7 weeks that I did with Les Brown and then I get out of the class and act like he never said anything to me, what good is it? If I go through my second step of learning and understanding and I'm in this prophetic ministry class for 4 weeks straight, but I come out of it the same way that I went in, what good is it? What are you doing to make you better? Every day, we need to learn something that we didn't know before. Every day, own your skills. Every day, do something better. Every day, tap into your greatness. Every day, motivate yourself for more. Every day, I speak unto you as I speak unto myself, because it gets to the point that when things don't look like they're moving, we get scared. When things don't look like they're turning around in our favor, we get scared. And when we get scared, sometimes it causes us to do a lot of crazy stuff. It causes us to either panic and run like our hair is on fire, or it causes us to panic and stop. And when you panic and stop, then you stop your life, you stop your income, you stop your growing, you stop your knowing, you stop being teachable, you stop being coachable, you stop being somebody people want to be around you, you stop being all of that. Because it depends upon your level of faithfulness. It depends on how you see things. Do you see the thing as a pessimist, or do you see the thing as an optimist? Are you happy or are you sad? It's only two. You get a choice. But every time we get a choice, we tend to choose the wrong thing. We need to choose the thing that's going to make us better. Choose the thing that's going to cause us to grow. Choose the thing that's going to cause you to know who you are. Stay teachable. Stay coachable. Stay positive. If you're not doing something right, ask. If things aren't working, ask. What am I doing wrong? Because sometimes it's not that you're doing anything wrong. You just got to be consistent. You got to be patient. You got to rock it out. You can't give up. You can't quit. Why is it so dark in here? Oh, I don't know why I did that. That didn't work. But maybe because it's outside, it's kind of dreary. But listen, and I'm telling this stuff that I'm telling it to myself because I'm going around, like I said, I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel right now. And I want to get off. Because I feel like I'm going in circles without a result. And I want to get off. And I feel like, as much as I do and as much energy as I'm putting out there, I feel like I'm just spinning and spinning and spinning. So with that, I could either stop, or I can change the way that I spin and I can go the opposite way. I can do something to change the scenario. If I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel and nothing is happening, it's time for me to get off that hamster wheel. Time for me to stop just long enough to get off and make a better decision. Do something better. Do something more. Find a way to be able to make it work for me. Because you know what? More than I realized, I can't stop if I wanted to. God gave me a purpose. And I'm walking in my purpose. I realize that now after over a year. I've been walking in my purpose for over a year. Does it look like it? Nope. Does it feel like it? Not all the time. Are things changing? Probably in the background. Are things going the way that I want them to? No. But guess what? Guess what? Even though it doesn't look like it's changing, something's changing. There's some things that are going on that I know not of. There's some things that I believe God is doing in the background that I haven't even stepped into yet. My name has been spoken in rooms I haven't even gotten in yet. My name is being spoken by people that I've never even met. My name is being going all over the globe. Why? Because God is doing something. That's what I got to believe. And whatever it is that he wants me to do, when it happens, I got to be ready. So no, I don't have time to stop. No, I don't have the time to quit. No, I don't have time to dwell on what it looks like. No, I don't have time. But what I do, or what I must, or what I have to, or what I shall do is get better. It's time for you to get better. Step into your greatness. Tap into the better part of you. Tap into that gift in you. And like I said, I could get up and do this every single day. And I love it. I love doing what I do. I wake up every morning excited to do what I do. Even on them days I don't know what I'm finna say, which is every day. So I never know what I'm going to say. But what I do is I enjoy what it is that I do when I do it. I'm happy to do what I do when I do it. I'm smiling. I'm laughing. I want you to be as happy and smiling and laughing with me. I want us to talk. Because we can get a lot of stuff accomplished. I may be able to help you figure out something. Or as I talk to you, you help me figure out something. We do it together. We move together. We make it happen together. We did just like that. Just I move, you move. We are going out of the way to make sure we're doing the best thing we can do for us. But we can't stay stagnant. We can't stay still. We can't give up. We cannot quit. Quitting is for quitters. I'm not a quitter, and neither are you. And if you used to be one, don't be one now. Because there is so much more you can do, so much more you can have, so much more you can say, so many more ways you can frame your world, your life, your mindset, so many more things that you can do. I do want y'all to pray for me, because I'm really and truly, it's a lot. Pray for me, man. Because prayer is always in order. Because I asked you to. and because prayer changes things. It does. It changes things. But it don't change anything if you ain't moving. Come on, man. God wants you to be a part of, participate in your own change. He wants you to be a participant in your own turnaround. Be a participant in your own overcoming. Be a participant in your own lifestyle change, your own income change, your own emotional change, your own mental change, your own spiritual change. Be a participant in your change. Because without you, it's not possible. If you don't get up, it's not possible. If you don't change your mind, it's not possible. If you don't speak better about you, it's not possible. If you don't change what's in your heart, it's not possible. If you don't forgive you, it's not possible. If you don't get up and make it seem like your past is just that, leave it where it is, then man, it's not possible. But because of who we are, what we do, who we serve, how we live, we can overcome anything. Make it happen, Gavin. You can do it. You can make it happen. You can change your mind, change your life, change your world. You can do it. You can bring people with you. You can, as you change, they change. Why? Because you are being a living, moving, breathing example of God. And as you be that example, somebody's watching to see if you're going to quit. They're watching to see if you're going to give up. They're watching to see if what you said is real. And the moment you step outside of that comfort zone, the moment you step outside of your mind, the moment you step outside of what it is you said you were going to do, they say, look, I knew it didn't work. Because if they can quit, that's the way I look at stuff. I can't quit because there's no quitter in me. One reason. Second reason why I can't quit, I've been mandated to do what I do. Third reason I can't quit, there's somebody somewhere watching to see me fall. Yeah, I said fall. Everybody don't like me. I know it's impossible to believe, Martin, but there's some people that don't like me because I'm positive. There's some people that don't like me because I smile a lot. There's some people that don't like me because my spirit messes with their demon. There are some people that don't like me because my spirit is talking to that lazy on the inside of them. There are some people that don't like me because the thing that is on the inside of them that's turning and burning, they don't know what to do with. That's that gift that's being stirred up because they hear my voice, and that gift hears my voice, and that gift wants to move, and that gift wants to come out, and that gift wants to be able to do something. But that spirit doesn't want to get up because that lazy is overtaking that gift right now. And so since they hear me, that gift is turning and it's messing them up. That get this burling on the inside of them and they don't know what to do. They're frustrated. They're not understanding that that gift got a job. And as soon as I continue to speak life into them, I speak life into their spirit. I'm not coming against you. I'm coming against that spirit of lazy on the inside of you. I'm coming against that spirit of I can't do it on the inside of you. I'm coming against the spirit of I can't. I'm coming against the spirit of mediocrity. I'm coming against the spirit of do nothing. I'm coming against the spirit of I am not able to make it. I'm coming against that. And so since I come against that, those people, they got that on the inside of them that need to do better, that need to want more, that need to have more, they need to have what they say. Those are the ones who want to see me fall. They're the ones that want me to shut up. But guess what? I realize that I don't have shut up in me when I got a mandate by God. I don't have it in me when God gave me a purpose and a gift. I don't have it in me when he told me, get up and tell the people what I need them to know. What do I need them to know? I need them to know that I'm here. I need them to know they can do it. I need them to get up. Gotta yell for Toby. Get up. Because it's what you have to do in this season. In order to change your life, you got to get up. In order to change your mind, you got to get up. In order to change what's in your spirit, you got to get up. In order to change your lifestyle, you got to get up. In order to change your outcome, you got to get up. In order to change your income, you got to get up. You cannot stay stagnant. And guess what? Every single day that I have breath in my body, I'm going to do my job. And my job is to speak life unto you, to make a better decision, to make a conscious decision, to do more than what you've been doing. Because guess what? There is something God put on the inside of you. And without you moving into your gift, you are making the world seem as if it's winning. And they're not. The world is not going to overcome God. Come on, people. You are not losing. With God before you, he's more than the world against you. You cannot lose if you use God's word. You use the spirit that he put in you. You do what he's telling you to do. Not just for something to do, but because he said it. He needs it to manifest, but he's using you to get it out there. But if you decided not to do what God told you to do, then the reason why you go through so much is because you're disobedient. Let's just tell it and get it all out the way. The reason why you can't grow because you're disobedient. The reason why things ain't working for you because you're disobedient. I know because I've been there. I'm not telling you this to browbeat you or anything like that. I'm telling you to show you how to come out. Learn how to listen to what's in your inner ear. And when you start listening to what's in your inner ear, as God continues to speak to you, as he continues to tell you what to do to get out of the situation, stop being so stubborn thinking you can do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. If you could do it by yourself, you wouldn't need God. You can't do nothing without him. So listen what you have to do. In your get up, think better. In your get up, talk better. In your get up, dream more. In your get up, listen more. In your get up, turn your life around. In your get up, turn somebody else's life around. In your get up, do this. You have the possibilities are endless in your life, but you got to know it. You got to know it in the inside of your soul. Know it within your shanana, as Willie Moore said. Willie Moore Jr. says it's inside of your shanana. What's up, Drew? What do you have to realize is that what's on the inside of you is something that's going to help the masses. What's on the inside of you is something that's going to change lives. What's on the inside of you is something that's going to get somebody to a better purpose. But if it don't work for them, it's not going to work for them. If it don't work for you, you cannot continue to lead people down a path. You don't know where you're going. Your life must show as an example. So somebody might want to say, what is it that Drew is doing that I'm missing out on? What is it that he's doing that's changing his life? What is it that he's doing that's causing him to be able to be a millionaire? What is he doing? I want to follow him because I see that the works that he's doing is working for him. What is he doing? What did he start doing in order to get his life to change? What is he doing? How is he manifesting? All this stuff. He's having what he says, and what is he saying? He's saying things in positivity. He's saying that I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and I'm not beneath. I'm going on top. I'm going to continue to stay on top. I know the greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And as you walk about it, talk about it, live it out loud. It works. if you work it. But if you don't believe in you, how in the world is the world gonna believe in you? Because if you don't believe in you, you don't say nothing. If you don't believe in you, you don't shout it from the rooftop. If you don't believe in you, you sit down and put yourself in a ball. Come on. You sit back and you put yourself in a ball and you clamor up. You shut up. You shut down. And that very gift that's on the inside of you never gets to be used because you become unusable. Yeah, unusable. I said it. That's what you become on purpose when you don't live out what God said in that inner ear. Man, it might not seem like it's working. Keep going. It might not seem like it's turning around. Keep going. It might not seem like you can make it. Keep going. It might not seem like it's all for your benefit. Keep going. Don't quit. Keep moving. One foot in front of the other. Sometimes you might be able to run, but then you might have to jog. Sometimes you might have to stop jogging and walk. And sometimes even if you can't do that, you may sometimes in some days, some instances, you might gotta crawl to that next. But get up. And make sure you can make it happen. Not only for you, but for those that are following you. For those that believe God. For those that are trusting because He put you into their lives to show them something. Come on, y'all. It's time for us to make an impact in our own lives. And stop doubting what God has said about you. Stop doubting what He told you. Stop doubting where He's taking you. Stop doubting because of what it looks like. Stop doubting. Stop. Fear, doubt, and unbelief will cut you off every single time. Because God does not work in doubt. You got to believe God. You got to believe what He said about you. You got to believe that He did not leave you nor forsake you. You got to believe that you are tattooed in His hand. You got to believe that He loves you enough to wake you up every day because you still have purpose. You are made for purpose. You're made with a purpose and in a purpose. Purpose is all around you. So don't think that you're insignificant in this world because you're not. Your significance is more and greater than you could ever imagine. You saying good morning to somebody could have saved their life. You saying I'm proud of you could have turned their mind around. You saying I love you could have actually changed the course of what they were going to decide to do within the next 24 hours. You matter. Your words matter. Your presence matters. Everything about you matters. You gotta matter to you. All right, y'all. I gotta go. It's my time. Gotta go get the kid ready for school and whatnot. Go out there and live your best life today. Take care of yourself. Take those 2 hours, those me moments. Take the time and get your mind together. Think, meditate. Not think negative, but meditate on something positive. Meditate on something great. Meditate on something worth it. Meditate on something that's going to get you catapulted to your next level. Your next level of thinking, your next level of being, your next level of moving. Get out of your own way long enough for you to be able to change what it is you need, want, and or desire, and get out there and make it happen. You're possible. You're wonderful. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You're beautiful. Inside and out. I don't care what people see. Look at yourself through God's eyeglasses. God don't have glasses, but look at yourself through God's eyes. And see the greatness that He has in you. See the greatness that He built in you. See the greatness that He's manifesting in you. See how He's cultivating you. He's molding you. He's shaping you to be the very best version of yourself. Give yourself a chance to make it. Give yourself a chance to grow. Give yourself a chance to make it manifest. Give yourself a chance. Because it's there. You can glow up, you can blow up, you can do all of that. Give yourself a chance to rock out your life. Let Him do it. Through you, in you, and for you. Be able to know what it is that you can possibly do. Hey, Unc. Be able to know what it is you can possibly do and manifest that thing because you can. God has not left you. He's not forsaking you. If anybody left the relationship, it was you. Because things didn't turn around the way you thought they should. Because things didn't go the way you thought they should. Because they're not manifesting the way you thought they should. You decided to give up and cry. You decided to give up and throw in the towel. You decided to throw up your hands. You decided to say, oh, it don't work. Oh, it don't work for me. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Woe is me. Watch it. Watch it. Because as much as you complain, you're telling God he ain't good enough. You're telling God he can't do it. You're believing that it's not going to happen. You're changing God to be the size of a grasshopper because of what you think you can't do. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Be careful on the way you frame your world, because again, you can have what you say. It's according to what you believe. Nothing is happening right now the way you live. Right now, you said it. You thought it. You believed it. That's why you live. Whatever way you live, good, bad, or indifferent, you did that. You framed the way you live. If you don't like it, change it. Okay? I love y'all to life. Like this, share this, comment. Let somebody else be encouraged. Also, remember, tomorrow on Wednesday morning, 10:30 Central Standard Time, we will be on the Making Wealth Real broadcast. We're trying to try to see about getting some calls in, try to get some prayers in, try to get your mind right. Be able to help somebody, to be able to know help is out there, help is on the way. And guess what? We got the means to an end. So at any rate, don't forget that if you want to support that ministry or that my radio broadcast, it is $ the Adrian's Radio Live. That's the cash app for it if you want to be a supporter. Or just tell somebody about it. Give me some more listeners. Because we also need not only listeners for the broadcast, we need subscribers for YouTube. So get the word out about the Adrian Daily Dose. Get the word out about it so we can reach those subscribers. We can get to that 1,000 subscribers. Or whatever it is I'm supposed to have. I don't know, y'all. So we can go and we can reach millions. That's what I want. I want to reach millions. We got to be able to do something because we're supposed to be on buildings, buses, and billboards. That's what the Lord told me. Buildings, buses, and billboards. It's got to work because I got to be on billboards, buses, and buildings, buses, and billboards. So as that grows, as that manifests, as that happens, come go with me, y'all. Because I need some people to go with me so we can get there together, man. I need to be able to have some things happen that we can change this world. We are world changers. But let's start off by changing our own world, y'all. Okay? Believe in you because you're worth it. Believe in you because you're possible. Believe in you because you're capable. Believe in you because you can. All right, I love y'all to life. Have a great day, everybody.